I want to give you some encouragement today from the Word of God. Maybe you're going through a very difficult time in your life, a lot of circumstances up against you. People have hurt you, perhaps. Situations in your life have just gone way off path of where you expected them to. Well, we all need some encouragement, and the Lord knows just what we need and when we need it. I want you to listen. This is from 2 Corinthians chapter 1, and this is about the Apostle Paul. And he's talking about some of the terrible things that he has gone through. And I do think in life, when hardships hit us, if we know that there's a reason for them, and of course the Bible tells us there is a reason for them, but if we know there's something that's working behind the scenes, and there's a reason for our suffering, well, it helps us to be able to, by God's grace, get through it. And here the Apostle Paul says in verse 8, "For we do not want you to be unaware, brethren, of our affliction which came to us in Asia, that we were burdened excessively beyond our strength, so that we despaired even of life." So here's the great Apostle Paul. Hardship has hit him. He's no stranger to hardship. But he says, we were despairing of even life. We thought we were going to die. And here is one of the reasons why the Lord allows, in his sovereignty and love and compassion, these hard times to come into our life. It's easy to talk about these, no doubt. That's right. And yet it's true. This is what he says in verse 9. "Indeed, we had the sentence of death within ourselves, so that we would not trust in ourselves, but in God who raises the dead." In other words, one of the reasons, this is not answering all of our questions, but one of the reasons that God allows these trying times to come into our life is so that we will not trust in ourselves, in our own abilities, in our own wisdom, but we will look, as we should and we ought, outside of ourselves to trust in God. Paul will go on later in this passage and talk about the prayers that other people have prayed for him and how they can give thanks to God through prayers. So there's many reasons that the Lord allows these hardships into our life, and this is just one of them. So if you find yourself going through a difficult time in life, and you're a Christian, know that the Lord is in control. That doesn't mean that everything that's happened, of course, is pleasing to him. But the Lord has a plan through suffering. And if you're not a Christian, the Lord wants to bring you to himself. So I hope this has been an encouragement and a help to you.